I wanted to talk to you today about not having any idea about what I'm going to talk about. Today I want to talk to you about the times when you don't have any idea about what you want to stalk. Hi, it's Brett. Today I want to talk to you about what you can do to help overcome those occasions when you're not exactly sure what to talk about. Many of us have smartphones, and on those smartphones there's usually an app, a note-taking app that we can use to capture our ideas. I usually start my ideas in that notepad or on a similar app like Evernote. Some of you may be thinking, I don't know what to write down. If you don't have anything to write down, I would start with, I'm not exactly sure what to write down. And then the next thing your brain prompts you to write that down. It's the free flow of ideas that beget new ideas. It's not wishing you had an idea, it's starting to think that gets you more ideas. As I was starting this broadcast, we'll just call it a broadcast, okay? Can we just keep that between ourselves? As I was starting this broadcast, I thought, I'm not exactly sure what to talk to these people about. And that's exactly where that idea went. Boop. First, write it down somewhere. Get a piece of paper. Forget the digital world. Just get a piece of paper and write at the top, I'm not exactly sure what to say. The next thing that you think of, you write down that next thing. That's step one. Get a piece of paper, write it down. The second thing is just write free-flowing ideas. That does not have to be a complete sentence. It doesn't even have to be real words. You can just make up words. For that matter, you don't even have to use words. You can draw pictures. If that's the way your mind works, the idea is to get it down on paper. The third step is editing. And that's where you put those free-flowing, vomiting ideas onto a page into a certain order to make sense of them. If you'll do this consistently over time, you'll have a library of ideas from which you can draw any kind of talk, any kind of speech, any kind of paper, any kind of topic, any kind of video. In that little brain of ours, we have more power than we think. And if you begin a library of ideas, when you run out of things to talk about, or maybe you have to give a speech or do a video or broadcast, as it were, you'll have something to talk about. Because we know that the worst thing is the person who has a lot to say about nothing. We've all run across those people. They can talk forever and have nothing to say. Nothing constructive, nothing of interest. Kind of like this. I want to thank you for liking this video, and if you haven't already, I would appreciate you subscribing to this channel. I take your questions, answer them right here, so if you've got something you want to ask, go to Twitter at Brett Q. Smith, B-R-E-T-T, Q. Smith.